Hello, welcome back. Pretty simple turn this one. So we have claimed the Throne of Law. Marignon has claimed the Throne of Bureaucracy. So both Law and Bureaucracy claim this turn. Now is the time for tax returns. Unexpected event in Wolverine. A satyr has been caught, skulking by the military encampments. So I think that means we're about to get attacked by Centaur. And worldwide events. Very hot summer. And Throne of Law has been claimed, so everyone gets order. And loses some unrest. Yeah, we've almost zeroed all of our unrest now, which is great. Barren Mountains, you know, going through some things. We got famine and then bad omens and then plague, so still a bit of unrest there, but otherwise nice. And that's it for messages. Now, this game has been paused for quite a while due to some inclement weather in America. So, just getting back into the swing of things. But I think our plans are still pretty simple at the moment. We have claimed our 2 thrones, both good ones as well. We are getting up our buildings on these thrones now, and we have our buildings down in Forest of Gun. And I don't see any reason not to just go straight to war with Tianqi now, so going to be moving out some units towards Forest of Gun and Bushford. I can see an awful lot of Red Guards here, but I assume they're just trying to pick up some indie stuff around here. We are going to have a nice big force in Bushford next month, adjacent to a potentially empty Palisades, depending on where this goes. So we'll probably just start shoving stuff in towards Tianqi as soon as we can. And besides that, you know, we'll just keep an eye on things. I'm assuming that as long as Mictlan is still in the game, Machaka's distracted, and hopefully Nabar leaves us alone. And that's that, really. Other actions this month include, let's see. So we've got the Palisades going up in Iron Range. We've got Palisades going up in Kratos, also claiming the throne this month. Fortress getting the upgrade in Bushwood. And we're doing some site searching as well. We got the Van Duke, the guy with the Astral One, doing auto searching. All Fortress finished upgrades in Forest of Gun next month. Building a temple in Trackless Woods. Maybe one day we can get these guys. And the only other thing is my god is gonna site search Iron Range this month as well. See if we get anything there. Currently on order for Productivity 3 province, pretty nice. But that's it for this turn, really. So far so good. Let's just head south. So that's turn 16. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a moment. Hello, welcome back. I got some research done in enchantment. I think that gives us, yeah, a little strength spell. So another thing for our earth mages to do, always nice. We have claimed the Golden Throne, and we found a magic site in Sodorth, Quicksand, which is Earth Gem. Much better than that, though. Our god found a magic site in Iron Range, Citadel of the Lawmasters. So one of the issues Ulm seems to have is not a lot of magic path access. We can now recruit sages, thanks to the Citadel of the Lawmasters, and also Lawmasters, who give you access to everything in the game except for blood. So that, you know, I wouldn't say it completely solves path access, because it does take a minute to recruit these guys, and you are going to get a completely random spread, so there's no guarantee you're going to pop anything in particular. But still, pretty exceptional find for us, I would say. I'm not going to start recruiting these guys just yet, though, because I do still want scouts here for a bit. I think I'll wait till the Palisades up before I start getting these guys. Going to be very slow to recruit anyway. But yeah, that's Iron Range, what a great province. I love it. So good work to our god finding that. And events then, Wolverine. Yes, we were attacked by Centaur. I did move, there was some units in Kratos, I just moved them to Wolverine to defend, and since we caught that Satyr last month. So Satyr can't really do much to A wall of guardians. Centaur don't do much either. They do have longbows. Pretty good for us though. How did that go? We lost 1 infantry of Ulm and killed 108 things, so pretty good. At Boarwoods, we lost some income, and Forest of Gun is now upgraded to a castle. Just need to get an architect over there. Upgrade it to a whatever else it is. Citadel? Fortress? I'm not sure. Actually, what is it currently? Okay, it's currently a fortress. It can be upgraded to a citadel, I think. We'll find out. And that's it for messages. Yeah, and you can see where the red arrows are heading this month. Let's see how this goes. So up here, a few little things. Recruitment is still broadly the same. Just getting out priest smiths and master masons every month. Bunch of guardians. Not much else to see there. Building's still going up on our thrones. I am going to have my god make some boots of long strides. Help her get around a bit. I would like to move her straight over to Kratos and site search there next if possible, but I think that's going to require quite a bit of movement. Even if I take the armor off her and give her the boots, I don't think she's going to get there immediately, but we'll make her a bit more mobile. And I think that's it really. I am doing a lot of like random recruitment at the moment. Norville is just recruiting a bunch of horse tribe cavalry every month. Same for Sodorth. And I'm doing barbs as well in Wolvenry and Wick Forest. So we'll have these like random reinforcements from those 2 provinces, or well, 4 provinces. And in addition to that, we've got all the Guardians coming from Ulm, we've got all the infantry coming from Forest of Gun, and we've got all the longbows coming from Bushford. And they're all just going to head south into Tianqi's territory. So Forest of Gun guys, plus some horse tribe archers that we already have. Just going to head straight to Morovia. So, got some archers up here and down here. All of our mages are stuck inside our units, just doing some buffs on them. Probably not going to bump anything just yet, so that's fine. And similar sort of thing for the guys heading out of Bushford as well. We have some cavalry up at the top, we have some lines of guardians, and then some longbow behind them. And same thing for the mages, they're just doing some temper armors at the moment. And then they could advance and cast spells, so that maybe they'll start dropping strength on them or something as the fight progresses. And yeah, let's just, we're gradually getting scouts through as well. We'll start to see the shape of things. See what we can do. How much siege strength is this at the moment? Let's see. 176 for a 200 fort, so could break it open pretty quickly. Let's find out. Other red arrows are just reinforcements heading around. So we got a bunch of guardians led by a mason heading towards the front. In Druidland, we have a bunch more guardians from last turn, getting moved around by Pud, our friendly hog knight. And also, yeah, I'm moving this stuff out of Kratos towards Forest of Gun. Originally, they were just coming here to defend against the Centaur. It might be wiser to, send them back and just live in Kratos, so that it looks a bit more defended right next to Machaca, but this fort is going to get finished soon. It's a Palisades next month. And then I'm hoping we can just start recruiting infantry in it, which will, dissuade some attacks. But who knows, can see this bunch of Black Hunters at the moment. But yeah, Miklan's still in the game, I believe, so yeah. I assume this war is still ongoing. I find sometimes it's easy to kill someone in the early game, but not necessarily finish off their cap, so sometimes you get stuck doing that for a while. I'm hoping Machaca's tied up for a while. And otherwise, though, I think that's it, really. Not much to say yet until we actually head into Tianqi and see what they do in reprisal. Any other orders? Let's see. You can see lots of buildings still getting upgraded. Palisades in 3, Palisades in 1, Fortress in 2. And yeah, making the boots of long strides. I think recruitment is... Yeah, I've showed recruitment, haven't I? I'm trying to get the Master Smiths out in these 2 forts. Still scouts in iron range. And the usual stuff in Ulm. Oh, I did start recruiting a Adept of the Golden Order over here as well, because it only needs a lab, which we already have. So that's good. And that's it for turn 17. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a moment. Hello, welcome back. Proclamation from Marignon. New prophet. Okay. June to the Paladin. Have 2 battles then. What's up, Morovia? Just some PD though, but let's see what the army's doing. Let's try moving forwards. Archers are archering. Infantry are getting buffed. And then we'll walk forwards. No notes, really. Fair enough. Lost a few archers there, but that's fine. And also New Coast. Similar sort of thing. Do these lines get buffed at all, or...? Okay, we get, what, 9 of them? Maybe 12. Okay, not bad accuracy. Looks like most of the knights get it too. Okay, lines aren't too bad to buff. Let's see, who do you cast the spell on next? Okay. Okay, yeah. Not bad. Archers are getting some as well. How much armor do you guys end up on? Not much. Does temper armors only affect iron armor? Or is that actually an increase? 8? I think maybe it only affects... Oh no, okay. It's from 5 to 8. Alright. Fair enough. Well, good work everyone. We're in Tianqi's lands. Looks like this currently. Nice province, Morovia. Really nice province, New Coast as well. Also, unexpected event in Wolverine. A poisonous spider may have bitten one of your commanders. Uh-oh. Let's go check this out. Starlight the large spider. Versus... Medarius, the barbarian chief. Who do you think wins this? Pretty tense. I don't know, this is anyone's game right now. Oh, okay, the barbarian chief. So, to clear that. Kratos is a palisades, and we're starting to destroy the fort in New Coast. Not bad. You know, I probably should have just moved the Master Mason with the arm, and it probably would have just smashed open instantly, wouldn't it? I could have also just recruited a couple of sappers instead of the longbows for a turn, but... yeah, whatever. What's done is done. We've got the stack here now. And it is, yeah, severely damaged. I think we saw that the palisades was basically empty, so it's just the 200 wall to get through. And they had 170 or something. 160 now. That's it for messages though, and here's the map. So, I'll do the stuff up here first, since it's pretty straightforward. Our god has removed their armor and put on some shoes. He's going to head over towards Kratos and site search there. This will be a palisades in 2 more months. It's already got the lab. We'll try and get a temple one day. Still just getting scouts at the moment, since I would like scouts. We're going to move out a commander to Norville, leading some guardians that we have currently. Start moving those towards the front. I'll probably try and just do that each turn now. I'm going to get some random commanders in provinces and just... let's see, yeah. Just use them to start ferrying more guardians over. And still doing the horse tribe in these 2 provinces and the barbarians in these 2. I'm going to move some stuff out of Forest of Gone towards Wick Forest. There will be 20 barbarians plus 10 we're recruiting this month. So there'll be 30 barbarians plus 6 archers. And Pud can lead those guys around. I'm going to use them to burn down a temple or something. And that should be fine. Oh yeah, also, Mid-Clan. Huge Teotl of the Sky was seen. Looks like they might be fighting off Machaca. That would be really good for us. You love to see it. We did see a bunch of black spiders here the last turn, right? So I don't know what happened. Maybe there's just a giant stack sat on Miklan's cap now, and this is pointless, but you never know. It's nice to just see them getting territory back anyway. But that's all the stuff back here, I think. Kratos was still slowly recruiting an adept. It will be nice when we get one of these guys, because we're going to enchantment 5 anyway, so we can stick flaming arrows on all those longbows. It seems kind of cool. Yeah, but usual stuff. Besides that, we're getting 18 longbows a month in Bushford and 18 infantry a month in Forest of Gun. So an awful lot of units we can produce each turn. Kind of crazy. Anyway, as far as war movements go, I'm going to leave the stuff that's sieging here. Because I'm wondering if Qinxi's army is really mobile, right? He could probably just move directly to New Coast this month to try and break siege if he wanted to. And so I was wondering, if he tries to break siege and I just move everything adjacent to his cap, because there's a new stack heading to Lost Lands too. A ton more Guardians, by the way. This is basically like, I think it's like 50 Guardians total. Maybe more, I can't remember. There's only a small number of Blacklight infantry in there. Yeah, if we end up with a merged stack in Coast and those guys in Lost Lands, could we end up adjacent to his cap while all his stuff moved to New Coast? That would be kind of cool if it happens. And then we can just walk straight onto his empty capital. It seems kind of cool. Nice to get rid of all that PD without needing to do much. I don't know. There's no reason that he will do that, but it'd be cool. So I'm just going to leave a few bits sieging, just these 3 guys. I'm going to move over 26 new longbows too. And the stuff that comes down can just take over sieging this, because it's probably empty anyway. And meanwhile, we'll push the stacks more towards the inland provinces. And see how that goes. Yeah, we'll just see what happens next month, see how it looks. Besides that, I think that's everything. Oh yeah, I do have a spy in Tianqi's cap, so I'm going to start installing uprisings. You probably can't just sit here patrolling this month, so we can start trying to build some unrest in Tianqi's cap. I might try and get all those spies doing that, and we'll just use the scouts for actual scouting. You know there's a fort here. But yeah, we'll have our 3 stacks, well, 2 stacks here next turn, and the Barbs can start heading down to Ammon Forest. We also move a bunch of horse tribe over to New Coast as well. And that's how things look right now. Anything else to say? Let's see. There's still plenty of buildings to get upgraded. Bushford will be a fortress next month. And then we could keep going for the Citadel. Kratos is a fortress in 3 months. Iron Range is a palisades in 2 months. Tons of buildings going up. We also have 107 Earth Gems. What are we going to do with that early? Are any of the Earth Globals in? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Do we have E5 on our god? I can't remember. Yeah, we must do, right? For almost. Well, Earth Boots we could try and get. Alright, I'm just thinking of stuff now though, but in terms of movements, I think this is what we're going to do. And see how things go. It would be nice if we catch it. I'm hoping that maybe these things like are missing a leader or something. And we end up getting a few kills on some red guards this month with all these guardians. That would be nice. Maybe some reinforcements from this fort head into this province this month and we get to fight those guys. Or maybe he moves everything from Larian and Tianqi into the Lost Lands and then we end up losing, but yeah, we just double back and finish off New Coast then. That's fine. Forest of Gun does still have all that PD we put in ages ago, so that's nice. Oh, and one last thing I'll check. Where was that province that had... Okay, yeah, Ferren Mountains is losing the unrest. That's good. Okay, ending turn. Let's turn 18. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.